tell you. This is Thursday. I've already done today's. So we're going to work on tomorrow's. I just won't have anything to do tomorrow morning. No big deal. First of all, the washi tape that we are using is actually deco tape by duct tape. I don't suggest it. It's very plastic. It is very hard to write on. You have to write on it with a Sharpie, and you have to still let it dry. I'm honestly trying to use it up because I don't like it. And it's not something that I would send to anybody in Iraq unless somebody says, oh my God, I absolutely love that kind of tape, or I have to have that design. And then I'd send it. But other words, I won't. Another thing we're going to be using is my friend Darcy sent me some of the cutest little neon circles. So we're going to use those. And we're going to do it two different ways, attaching them. We are going to use a tape runner. And I actually have, I actually have just little cheapy ones that I got. They're Studio G. I think they were $1.50 at Michael's. I do still have my Creative Memories tape runner. However, it is little strips. And I like this better because it's clear and it's all adhesive. Whereas the Creative Memories was just little, like, rectangular pieces of tape. So we're going to use that. And then I'm also going to use my Xyron and turn a couple of them into stickers so that you can see the difference. And you can see why I normally use my Xyron for in my planner. Obviously, it's adhered all the way around, or there's adhesive all the way around. But a lot of people use the tape runner. They have good luck with it, and there's no problem. I'm going to be using the permanent. I actually use the permanent a lot. That's what I can get at my Michael's. And I don't have to hunt down the repositionable. Plus, I'm almost out of the repositionable, so I'm using it sparingly. So, okay. Part of why my video was so long, the last one I did, was because I laid the tape, I cut the tape, and then I moved on. So, what I do with my washi tape is I use my Edge Pro. I lay my washi tape down along the blue line. I run my cutter across it, and then I get little strips. And of course it's going to be difficult because we're on video. And you can cut down your washi tape as small as you want. I use all of it. I use the little strips that I cut, and I also use the big pieces. So, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that I do, and you don't have to, you could start in the middle and work your way out, is I like to do my borders. I lay my washi tape down as evenly as possible. Again, like I said, I do not recommend this tape. It's purely tape. It doesn't have the texture of washi tape. It doesn't have the removability of washi tape. Once you put it down, it's there. Yeah, so we're gonna scoot down, turn around. I went ahead and I did 2 strips of the tape. And I always go a little bit bigger than my paper. And you'll see why here in a second. Okay. So I have both sides done. Now, sometimes I'll throw a third strip on that would fit here. I don't know why I didn't. Let's do that real quick. See, it doesn't even sound like good washi tape. Okay, so you have these lines. Your cutter's going to run down the center. So when you're doing this, if you can try to center it. And because it's this metal board, it comes up and down pretty easy. Okay, so you just run your cutter across, peel it up, and then place it wherever you want it. And like, see, for me that piece is too wide. So what we're going to do is we are going to cut it down some. So I'm just going to line it up on that middle. And this tape stretches, FYI. It's a pain. I got it at Walgreens. It was $1.99. I had to try it. And I'm just sticking it on the table next to me. Okay. Maybe this piece will fit a little bit better. Yeah. Okay, so I just find a spot to start at. Go across. Take my scissors over here and trim it off. Normally I keep the little pieces, but like I said, I don't like this tape, so I'm not super worried about saving it. Okay, so we're going to lay the other half down. And we are going to run our cutter across. Don't mind Julie, she is upset. She's having to be in her kennel because we cannot keep her off of her foot. She wants to run around the house and act like nothing happened. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing at the bottom. Remember, this tape stretches. So I suggest that you don't pull it taut and just like drop it down. I recommend that you inch it across because otherwise it will get a little cattywampus. Okay, so now we've gotten our border done. I then pick it up, and then I just trim off the excess. Again, you could save this if you really love the washi tape. You could make sure that you don't have any excess. I don't care for it. It's pretty. It's not something I would use. Okay, so you just continue in with your decorating. However you wish to decorate your book or your planner. I like to run a strip across here to sort of separate my planner from my note section. That's where I do all my planning. Down here is where I keep my notes. Trim off your excess. And that chiming noise in the background is my Facebook blowing up. I did a paper pumpkin with my mom last night over Skype, and I posted pictures, and I've got friends commenting on the cards and stuff that I made. Okay, so Now that you've done that, you will have all these little extra strips of washi or tape or whatever, and that's where this came from. It's just the little extra bits. It makes everything blend together. You don't have to use it. You could pitch it, do a different color, and I don't suggest throwing it away. If you have a way to store it where, you know, you could wrap it around a pencil. I've heard a couple different ways that people do it. Wrap it around a piece of, or a card. I've heard that works really well. Yeah, so now I know Thursday I'm going to have some notes that I have to take for Julie from her bite. I have to, you know, keep track of how things are going. So I'm going to section off a little section for her notes. And I am not going to end up using any of that, and I may save it, I don't know. My kids like the neon colors, so I may go ahead and save that for them. I'm going to do one more strip right under my date. I just like how that looks, so let's get that on there, and then we'll move on. I promise one day I'll actually be on the video more than just my head. The back of my head. Okay, so, and you almost have enough here to do 2 pages if you had, you know, like a really neat neon. Target has the paper washi in neon colors. You can see I have some other ones in here. I have this one from my friend, and that would look really cute. It says hooray. If it was a birthday, I might use that. We don't have any birthdays on the 24th that I'm aware of. So, okay. So there's your base page. Now the rest of it is completely personable. You can stop here and decorate, you know, as your day goes on, if you carry your stickers with you. I'm going just to, you know, do a few little things here and there, just to show you guys what can be done. Okay, so we have our circles from Darcy, and we're going to do one with the tape runner. And see, that's where I run into my problem. It doesn't run tape all the way across it. And some people swear by it. I don't know. Okay, so we're going to do a circle here in the middle. And then we're going to do a green circle with the Xyron. Now, normally I would do multiples before making, you know, ripping it. But you just stick your little piece of paper down in there. Austin, would you come here and look and make sure that I've got what I'm doing on? I'm going to have my son make sure that I'm staying in screen and that you can see what's going on. Okay, so you're pulling this little piece down here, and you're going to pull until you see.
Yeah. There you go.
You're going to pull until you see your sticker. And then, like I said, normally I would do multiples. And actually, I think I will do a couple. Okay. So you would do multiples in order not to have this gap. Now it says rub and peel. So I just run my finger across it. I will tell you, Tupperware has orange peelers. If you know somebody who sells it, ask them for one. You just sort of run it around it, because the adhesive is going to come up on the clear paper. If you don't rub around it, you're going to have adhesive pull up, and it makes them sticky. Okay, so you're going to separate the two. You're going to pull it apart. This piece is very sticky. Make sure it does not touch anything of importance. And then you have 2 more stickers. Now, they're sticky. Okay, so we're just gonna randomly put them on there. Okay. So this is what it looks like so far. Something, I like stickers, and Darcy sent me some really cute stickers. Now, I will tell you, I have long nails, and they tend to get in my way. Don't know where I put my tweezers. That's a little trick, is use a pair of tweezers if your nails are getting in your way, to help you lay your stickers, especially these cute little ones. So I'm just putting them in the middle. They don't have to go in the middle, I just thought it would be cute. And they all have different smiley faces. Okay. So there's those. Not super decorated. I could add more stickers if I wanted to. But I don't know what's going on Thursday, other than having to track Julie and her wonderful boo-boo foot. So put Jules' name there. That way I know what that's there for. At this point, you know, if you like to draw, you know, section out a place that you want to draw. One tip that I will tell you is an old credit card, a new credit card, whichever. Run it down anywhere that you have put the washi tape. It will help it adhere. I run into less problems with it peeling up. And some of these washi tapes that are out right now, everybody's trying to, you know, feed our craze. And I actually do it with my stickers too. Oh, I forgot that one's not a regular sticker. So I actually do it with anything that I adhere to my page that I know I don't need to take off. Obviously, I'm not going to do it to a post-it, unless I'm going to put a post-it on it and I want it on there for a few days, and I want to make sure that it's not going. Okay, so why I don't do the runner. Right there is why. If I bend my page, it could get pulled up. The stickers don't do that. Not to say people who use the runners are wrong. I think they're fine, but I personally don't do it. Okay, so there's a polka dot with the neon colors. Now I did get one thing that I want to use on this page. And I have to get it out. And it was another little treat from my friend. And I thought, oh, well, I'm going to do a whole page in nothing but neon, because she sent me these little neon post-it notes. Well, I'm going to take it one step further, and I want it to be more of like a sticker. So I'm going to go down the 2 or the 3 sides, and I'm going to adhere it more as if it was a sticker than a post-it. But they're so cute, and I wanted to be able to write on them. Now, the only thing with these is they are plastic. Do something. Okay, so I just added those 2 blocks. I may add more. I don't know, I probably should have done the whole thing in it. On these papers, you can write with a ballpoint pen, like a regular pen. You can write on them with the Sharpies. My Stadler pens don't write on them very well, but not enough for me not to use them. I think they're really super cool. They're my kids' types of colors, so I may put, you know, notes about what's going on with the kids on there. Amber had her orientation today, so we'll probably be signing up for classes tomorrow. I then take, and everything is going to fall off my desk. I then take my hole punch. A lot of people are complaining that their holes get punched in new places, and you know, when they take it out and try to repunch it and over the washi tape, it really doesn't affect mine. So that's the one side. The other side, as you can see, it didn't change anything. Make sure you are setting your punch correctly. If you have the little indicator here, if you don't have that set on exactly on, and it locks exactly on letter, and you're using a letter, it's not going to be the same. If you don't have it set on junior and you're punching a junior, it's not going to be the same. Also, if you can remember how you punched your page. If you punched your page with this side up, you want to punch it with this side up again. If you punched it with this side up, you want to punch it with that side up again. Because that will matter. That will change the settings. So now that it's been repunched, that's it for that. But I wanted to share, I've got, I did that paper pumpkin with my mom. It's Stampin' Up. I'll link to it below. It's $20 a month, and you get the Stampin' Spot. Your first kit, you're going to get an acrylic block, and then you get stamps. This month it was Happy Birthday on a star for you. Make a big "You were here, thanks," a star, and a heart. So I was leery about getting into it. You know, I didn't know if I would ever use the stuff. Well, duh. You can stamp in your planner, and the Stampin' Up! Ink does not bleed through. You know, I wouldn't fill your stamp pad and then, you know, sit there for 10 minutes with it pressed down hard. I don't even know what would happen. Maybe I should try that before I say I wouldn't. But, so not only are you getting everything to make your paper pumpkin and your cards. Last month was pinwheels. A couple months ago they did bags. So not only are you getting that stuff, you're also getting stamps, which when you're doing planning, it's another way to mark things. I've got some big birthdays coming up. My one daughter's turning 13, my other daughter's turning 18, and my son is turning 17. Not that the little one isn't important. She's turning 12. Yikes. But I did big birthday with some stars and hearts around it for my 13-year-old, which I'll do a video on decorating that. I haven't done anything other than put this on there to show somebody. So if you're interested, go down below, click the link. It's for Wendy Poole, and she is a Stampin' Up! Distributor. She can get you hooked up onto Paper Pumpkin. Once a month the product comes in. I live 1,500 miles away from her, and we got on Skype, and she had a friend, actually I think it was her downline, at her house, and the three of us made our cards together. You know, we opened our kits together, we all came up with different ideas together, you know, different ideas together. We all came up with different ideas. We each made at least one card that was exactly as pictured, and then the rest of them we sort of had fun with. So, okay, overview of what I used. This is the page we made. The duck deco tape. Yuck. Xyron sticker maker. Stickers. These cute little dots, and I have no idea where she got them, if she made them. I don't know. And then these pages that I believe are from Daiso. The only reason I think I know where she got these is because of the packaging that it came on. If you can't get those things, if you do decide to go and get this tape, it is, you know, neon colors. You can get regular Post-its. Those you can write on with anything. Do it with a different tape. Find some coordinating supplies. Another thing that she sent me, which I sort of want to wait until Easter, are these little bunnies. But she also sent me some washi tape that goes with them, whether she knew it went with them or not. Plus, you know, their little dresses, I can find washi tape that'll go with those. So you're likely to see those before too much longer. I don't think I can wait until Easter to use them. They're too cute. And Easter's one day, and there's a bunch of them. So I can do a couple bunny pages. Anyhow, so that's it. If you have any questions, comment below. I'll try to answer them. If I need to do another video on it, I will do another video. And comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think.